From the heart of New York City, it's Today with Jenna and Friends. With today's guest co-host, Saturday Night Live's Ego Wodum. The fun starts right now.
Hi, everyone. Hello. It is Tuesday. It is February the 4th. I've got my friend Saturday Night Live's Ego Wodum. She is back.
Oh, I'm so happy.
We're wearing pink.
Yes, pink sisters.
Pink. We are wearing pink. Wow, we had quite an afternoon, didn't we?
We did. We did a bungee workout,
yes.
right? And how are you feeling?
I woke up and something was out of line.
That's kind of what I felt. I was like, something with my lower back. And also I have to say,
first of all, okay, I learned a lot about you yesterday. One, you're athletic.
Thank you very much, because I feel like that has not always been the case. I think I've been posturing as athletic, and I can pretend to a point, but I think other people would beat me in that regard. But you did a great job too, though, Jenna.
Well, I'm not sure if it was a great job, but it was, here's the thing. You know some workouts, and I can't actually think of an equivalent, but you were a ballet dancer, so maybe, and like your toes hurt so bad.
Yes. You know what it is? I have a lot of body awareness because of ballet, I will say, and so I'm able to go, okay, like, let's try to protect our lower back, but still, when we did the little flip,
well, you did a flip. You pushed me
and
over.
I helped. I
you
hoisted.
You hoisted.
Yes. The hardest part of that workout, though, was not the back, not doing the flip. It's my lady parts.
Yeah, the lady parts were sore in a way that was unusual.
Very unusual.
Unusual.
And it never really stopped feeling uncomfortable down there. Yeah.
We kept saying, is it time to release? Because we wanted to take it off pretty much immediately.
Immediately. And then I had to ask, like, do men take this class? Because if I'm feeling like this, I'm feeling for my gentleman comrades.
Yes, you are. Yes, you were.
Yeah.
We were. And they told us, yes, they do take the class.
And those are brave men, I will have to say.
They sure are. I know. I never can get, like, into something where it's like, where you're in such pain, and it's not muscular pain.
Right.
That you're like, I can't do this.
Why would you? But do you do a bike workout kind of thing?
Like yes, I do.
And that's another one I'm worried about.
It does, but guess what? You can stand up whenever it gets too painful. Okay. This was ever on.
Yeah, and it could only come off once the class was done.
Yeah,
and it was a good. It actually made me very grateful for how my parts feel when I'm not in a harness.
Just day in and day out.
Yes,
we're free.
Yeah, free women.
Okay, Ariana Grande was on the Smart List podcast this week, and Sean Hayes told a hilarious story about an invite he once received from her. Take a look.
But one of the cutest, greatest things you ever did, this is 10 years ago, when we were around 10 years ago, we were doing Hairspray Live. We were sitting there in the makeup trailer, and you said to me, you turned to me and you said, hey, there's just a few of us going over to my house later on tonight. We're going to get totally wasted and sleep over. And then sleep over, and in the morning, my mom's going to make us pancakes. And
Did I say that?
Yes, and that was so sweet. You invited me, and I turned to you and I go, Ariana? He said, yeah. I go, I'm 45 years old.
I feel him on that. I feel Sean.
I'm also conflicted, though.
Wait, what are you at?
Because, like, there's a little devil over here that's like a sleepover where we're going to get totally wild and then have pancakes. That sounds fun. But then, you know, I'm 43. And my body's like, but you need a good 10 to 12 hours of sleep.
Listen,
you know?
You and I differ here. It's fully the one on this shoulder for me saying, I don't want to do a sleepover.
You're not into sleepovers.
I'm like, I don't want to sleep over. I like to wake up in my own bed.
Yeah.
I feel very delayed when I wake up somewhere else in a foreign land. And I'm like, I have to now get reacclimated to my life, what just happened. And so I don't like sleepover.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to ask what I want to ask, which I'm sure you know, which is just in the dating world.
Oh, in the dating world. I thought, Jenna, I thought you were going to ask me if I wanted to sleep over at your house, and I was going to say yes.
Okay, but you said you didn't like sleepovers.
But if it's Jenna's house.
But you know what? Here's what happens at my house. And this may change your mind.
Okay.
Probably somewhere around 4:45 or 5, you'll hear little footprints.
Okay.
And a little guy named Hal Hager in his race car underwear and maybe a t-shirt if you're lucky will plop on you and breathe in your face until you open your eyes. Does that sound fun?
No, never mind. Again, don't like sleepovers. Don't like sleepovers. Never mind.
Okay, well, I also think it's hilarious because I think about Ariana Grande's mom. It's like, yeah, y'all come over.
Yeah.
I'll serve the Bacardi or whatever they have.
Yeah.
And then, like, when your mom, I met your mom yesterday. She's
Yes.
very lovely.
Thank
Would she
you.
be into that?
I'm going to throw this back to you. Based on the woman you met, do you think she would be into that?
No, I don't.
And she wouldn't. She would not be into that.
No, I
She's
don't.
not making us pancakes in the morning. She's certainly not providing the Bacardi. So no. Ariana is one lucky gal.
Yeah,
in
she
that
really
way.
is.
Yes.
And maybe your brother would be there, Frankie.
Oh,
he
yeah.
seems fun.
He seems very fun.
Okay, so here's the moral of the story. We won't have a sleepover at my house. No. You don't want to go to any foreign lands, but we could go to Ariana's house.
And that I'd be down for.
Okay, all right.
Yes, that I'd be down for.
Okay, so Nikki Glaser, she hosted the Golden Globes. Wasn't she amazing?
She was phenomenal. I'm so glad we're talking about this because yesterday when I was leaving here, I was thinking about Nikki. I have Nikki on the mind more often than she would like to think.
Because she was so good, right?
She was so amazing. She did such a great job. And also to have everyone acknowledge that she did a great job is so huge.
Yeah.
And I met Nikki a few years ago doing Cynthia Rowley's Fashion Week show. She had comedians do the show and wear her clothing and then do stand-up sets. And so it's
genius.
incredible. It was an amazing time. It's one of my favorite Fashion Week events ever. And I met Nikki getting ready for that, and I said to her, I was like, I quote you all the time, totally out of context. No one knows what I'm talking about, but she did the roast of Alec Baldwin and said to one of my former castmates, you dress like a 12-year-old who found $1,000 on the sidewalk. And I was like,
wait, can I guess who it is?
Don't guess who it is. We're going to be nice.
I know 100% who that is. Or 99.8.
Okay.
Well, she said after hosting that it was hard work, but it was the best job I've ever had because everybody's like, they better hire her back.
Yeah.
Or the Oscars is going to steal her.
I want to see Nikki host every award show. I want her to MC my wedding. I'm like, yeah, Nikki,
okay.
Yeah.
All right, Nikki's available.
Nikki's available.
It's so, I read something about you this morning, which that sounds stalkerish, but
I like it.
That when people tell you like things that they like about your comedy, that you write it down.
Oh, yes, it's a very sweet thing that I do. Am I allowed to say a thing I do is sweet? It's very...
Yeah.
But I do, like when people compliment me, who are people I have looked up to or admired, I do write it down because I'm one to forget. And it's hard to remain in gratitude sometimes.
Totally.
So I go, let me write this down. And then every once in a while, I'll randomly stumble upon it and I go, oh, Eddie Murphy said that to me. I'm good. I'm actually pretty good. Yeah.
But what I loved about it, and it's like advice for not just somebody that stars on TV, is that I feel like we can sort of obsess about the negative stuff.
Oh, yes, yes.
You know, like whoever, Uncle Joe who's in the basement typing away mean things, those things stay on us.
Yeah, and you could have 1,000 people say wonderful things to you, and then one person says a mean thing, and you're like, that's what I'm focused on. It's evolutionary, by the way, the reason we do that. It's like a survival thing.
Oh, is
We're always thought to look out for danger.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's
survival of the fittest, exactly.
Survival of the fittest. What, do you do anything gratitude-wise?
I mean, yes, I do. I do morning pages, so I write in my journal, and I try to focus on that.
Okay.
I do a little thing with my kids where I've given each of them a mantra.
Okay.
That I whisper to them before bed. They're not
Can we hear
supposed
the
to.
mantra?
Well, then it wouldn't be a secret mantra.
Oh, you're right. No, don't tell us.
Okay, I'll tell one because I've kind of changed Puppies because we finished a book and we're doing something separate. But for Puppies, it is you are loved, you are loved, you are loved, they all say.
That's so sweet.
And I thought I made it up, and then I realized I got it from a book. But you know what? But I try to just like infuse goodness right before bed.
That's great. The affirmations are so important and powerful, and I feel like we can kind of sometimes think they're corny, but I'm like, I think we need to hear those things and be reminded of those things. Yeah.
So, okay, we're going to take advice from you, and we're just going to write down the beautiful things even strangers say to us.
Yeah. One time a stranger in a coffee shop asked me with intense eye contact, how is your day going? And I was like, this is my favorite part of, this was such a nice interaction. So yes, let's try to remember the positive
cry? I would have.
In real, I cry a lot, so probably.
One time a man shared his umbrella with me, and it was pouring rain, and he's like, here, no, you have it. And I was like, what? That's the nicest thing anybody's ever done.
And we can do that for other people,
too. Let's pay it forward.
Yes.
God.
Okay, speaking, we were talking about books. I was talking about gratitude journals, which will come into play later.
Yes.
Okay, you are getting ready to hit the road.
I am. I'm really excited. I'm going on book tour with my sister this spring.
How exciting.
Oh, nothing like a little sissy photo. Our new book, it's called I Loved You First, which is probably where I got the mantras from, is out in March. And we are kicking off our tour in Connecticut. We're wrapping it in Texas. We're going to Florida. I'm so excited. I'll tell you where in a little bit. But we're going to a ton of places. Tickets are on sale now. I hope you'll come hang with my sissy and with me. And you can go to my Instagram at Jenna Bush-Hager. I didn't even know what my Instagram was. At Jenna Bush-Hager for more information.
Okay, that sounds very, very exciting.
I know. God, this is fun. Okay, we've got a great show for you today, y'all. Amy Schumer is here along with her co-stars Jillian Bell and Brianne Howie. They're going to tell us all about their new comedy.
Plus, legendary actress and choreographer Debbie Allen.
But first, Ego and I weigh in on your girl code dilemmas right after this. Okay, Ego, it's time to help our viewers navigate some tricky friendship situations.
I am so ready for this. It's time for a little
girl code.
Okay. All right, so I'll read the first one.
Cool.
Okay, so the first one is, my friend Carly has been casually dating James for a few months. Last month, they agreed to be exclusive. I was swiping on dating apps and saw James's profile is still active. Do I keep it to myself or tell Carly?
You tell Carly, right?
I stay out of people's business. I've had this happen to me a few times, and this is also crazy to say on television because I feel like some of my friends are going to know I'm talking about them.
Yeah, it's okay. Close your ears.
Close your ears. I have seen some of your men on dating apps. But here's what I'll say in defense of men, which you won't often hear me say.
I'm like, in defense of men, but this is girl code.
This is girl code. Oh boy, I'm being a bad girl.
Go ahead.
But it's that I've seen some men don't realize you have to literally delete the profile. So they'll delete the app and not realize their profile is still active. Mind you, I'm only talking about one dating app where that is really the case. The other ones, it is pretty easy to delete your profile.
Well, and also men, you know, they're kind of simple. Not all. But
I'm glad you said it, because I wanted to say it.
No, I know, but sometimes they are, so they don't. Some of them, it's probably not deceitful, is what you're saying.
Exactly. I think some of them truly don't know. It's just an oversight. But some of them, I think, are being a little sneaky.
So I forgot what Carly's boo's name was.
James.
Can't she just call James? Be like, yo, James, you got to take your dating app down.
I've done that. I have been, I was the friend of a guy in this relationship, and he had a girlfriend. He just introduced me 2 months ago, and I did send him a text and go, just so you know, your profile is still quite active on this dating app.
Quite active.
And he was like, I did not know that. I am going to email them and have my profile removed. So every once in a while, you know, it is just an oversight, innocent.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Here's the next one. My mom group of 6 friends does a lot together, but there are 3 of us who are tight. The smaller group wants to go skiing for a weekend. Can we sneak away and not tell the others?
Oh my gosh. I mean, can you? Yes. Is it the best idea? I think not. I feel like that is.
You got to invite all the moms?
I think that's a recipe for drama.
You think?
I feel like people are going to get upset they were excluded. If you were in the left out group, would you feel bad?
I feel like when you get to, like, at a certain point, it's kind of okay.
Okay.
I hate to say it, but like, here, don't go blast yourself all over TikTok or any of that.
Okay, so you feel like they can go, but they shouldn't be posting about it?
Yeah, I think they don't. I don't think you try to rub it in their face, but I think at some point, like I do some things with some friends and some with others, and most of the time I would say people understand that it's not in the vein of hurting somebody's
or trying to leave people out. Here's my thing. I feel like if you feel you don't want to post about it, there's a part of you that feels guilty about it, perhaps. I feel like I just go, okay, the whole group gets to come.
Okay.
Or like it's me and one other mom.
Yeah, three makes it too much?
It's like, yeah, you split the group in half, and that feels strange.
That feels rude.
Yeah, rude.
All right, here's the last one. My friend Mia is having a destination wedding, and I'm a bridesmaid. Everything she's done for a wedding has been over the top. Now I just got the invitation to the bachelorette party, also in another country, and it's for 5 days. 5 days.
And it's gonna go ahead and be a no for me, dog. I'm so happy for everyone in these monumental moments in their lives. I really am.
Yes.
But I have gone on rants to friends, and not any of my friends who are getting married, but I've gone on rants about this whole idea of we're gonna do a party for the party and a pre-party for the pre. I'm like, I can't. Can I just come to your wedding, girl?
Yes,
I just want to come to your wedding.
I think you can say no.
Yeah.
I mean, I think even Emily Post, or whatever her name is, would have said, I mean, she's passed now, I believe, but I think she would say, it's okay. You don't have to go to everything.
You don't have to go to everything. And we need to not expect that everyone can go to everything and not be mad at anybody, okay?
That's right.
You got to respect people's boundaries and finances, etc.
Etc. All right, that was so fun. You guys, if you have a girl code dilemma, tell us about it at today.com/Jenna and Friends. All you have to do is hit the connect button.
Up next, the stars of the new Netflix comedy Kinda Pregnant.
We have Amy Schumer, Jillian Bell, and Brianne Howie. They're going to give us a sneak peek right after this. All right, if you could use a good laugh, there's no shortage of them in the new movie, Kinda Pregnant. It stars Amy Schumer, Jillian Bell, and Brianne Howie.
Amy plays a woman who's jealous of her friend's pregnancy, so she pretends to be pregnant and gets caught in a web of lies. Take a look.
Oh my God, Lainey, your room is so cute. It's so sweet.
Thank you. That is so nice.
Oh, I love it.
What are you doing here in my belly of the woods?
There's this prenatal depression workshop nearby that's supposed to be amazing, so I thought I'd come surprise you.
Oh, cool. I don't have that.
Oh, okay, well, I do. You're gonna make me face these chicks alone?
No. Wouldn't do that to a friend. I'm in. Okay.
It's supposed to be very therapeutic.
Okay, great.
Wow. I mean, honestly, what could go wrong? It's just a little secret.
Tiniest secret.
It's just a big deal.
Such a big deal about it.
No, it's not a big deal. Amy, since it is Super Bowl week, I believe we met in 2001 at the Playboy party.
Oh,
At the Super Bowl.
Okay, so I didn't know it was a Playboy party.
Am I wrong?
We met at, I think
Was 50 Cent playing?
No, okay, so you have had a very different experience. I love
This party sounds cool.
The party you're remember. I know, like this. I wish I was at that party. You and I were just at like some party in the East Village at a bar.
No, we were in Houston at the Super Bowl.
I think what happened is you were both too drunk.
No, we were not in Houston at the Super Bowl. That was your life you were living. I was living a life in New York, where we were just like a nasty bar, and people were like spraying beer everywhere.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Wings. We had fun.
We did have fun, but I didn't meet you at the Super Bowl in 2001.
This is awkward. This is awkward. This is very awkward because it was me.
Yeah.
It was me.
It was Jillian.
And I didn't want to bring it up.
No, we
it
were
was
at
me.
like a dive bar. You and I met at a dive.
Okay, fine. Well, that's really
but now
my
we all know that you were at cool. But I love that you were at that party.
God, I can't believe you weren't there.
I didn't have that kind of.
Change this. The Super Bowl is coming up again.
I know.
Let's go to the Playboy party.
This
They
year,
want
do you think
us at the
Playboy? By the way,
party.
2001 Playboy parties were all happening.
With the
I'm
way
not sure in
everything's going,
2025. Oh, we're going
Playboy,
back.
we are going back.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
We now are all. That's the direction we're going in. We're all Playboys.
That sounds great.
Yes.
Okay, so you've hosted SNL twice, Amy.
3 times.
3 times.
Oh my goodness, and I was there for the 3rd time.
We had the best time together. This scene especially, okay?
Oh my goodness, lots of us soup.
Eating soup, but we also have some of my favorites. Like, you're just one of my absolute favorite performers on that show. And that better go in the gratitude journal, okay?
Write that down. I'm like, write that down.
Journal. It will.
But some of the scenes that you and I have not gotten on the air are my favorite. Like the last time I hosted. It was like, we were like really, I don't know how to describe. We were like really inappropriate teacher. Like,
yes, our kids were in preschool, and we were maybe women of the night.
Yeah, yes.
Perfect for the Playboy party.
We were women of the night, and we were supposed to be reading stories. But ours were like about what women of the night do.
Right, and we both realized we couldn't read, like, while we're I'm experiencing this in real life with my 5-year-old's class right now.
Oh, you're taking sort of inappropriate books to Gene's class?
Yeah, well, no, it's just like, I feel like I'm a woman of the night, and so when I go into his class, I'm just like, I have no business being here.
Okay, so Jillian, you were also a writer on SNL.
I was for a year.
This movie is so great, you guys. One of the things that's amazing about it is the female friendship aspect, but also we need humor more than ever, I think.
Oh,
when you got the script, were you in right away?
No, because I knew Amy was attached.
Wait a minute. Wait, are you besties?
We are absolutely like
We have
a video chat that we do like 30 times a day. I'm not joking.
A video chat?
Yeah, like a Marco Polo.
It got very popular during COVID.
It did. I thought it went away, but I'm glad it's still there.
Not for us.
But we've been through so much in the last year and a half, and we lean on each other and make each other laugh, and it's just been amazing.
And Brienne, when you got the script, you had just given birth, right?
When I read the script for the first time, yes. As my daughter was leaving me, I was entering kind of pregnant.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, I was 3 months postpartum when I first read the script.
Such a cutie.
Nothing had resonated with me more, and it was Amy Schumer, Happy Madison, Netflix. It was a dream come true. It was a no-brainer.
But you were like, sure, I'll just go back to being pregnant. Why
I
not?
felt like I was pregnant for 2 years because I was really pregnant, and then I was kind of pregnant.
Is it true that people are nicer to you when you're pregnant?
Yeah.
I gotta get pregnant.
Or just fake it. Fake it.
If we've learned anything from Amy, you just put a balloon in your stomach.
Okay. Meet the love of your life.
Okay.
Perfect.
Meet the love of my life.
I mean, they are nicer, but it comes with a child.
Yeah.
You know, like you get pregnant and then there's a child afterwards.
Yeah, I just got a plant.
Okay, I have so many of them, and I'm actually trying to get rid of 2, so maybe I shouldn't have.
You're rehoming
I'm
the
trying
plants.
to rehome my plants.
Does anybody want a plant?
Does anybody want a plant?
I'm good. I'm not messing with that.
Okay, Jillian, you just got engaged, and I heard that Amy tried to orchestrate some sort of public, and you know, she likes a dance, a group dance in front of people, flash mobs.
My fiance is like the loveliest, sweetest, and shyest man on the planet. Oh, there he is.
He's so cute.
And Amy got a hold of his phone number when she found out that we were gonna get engaged, and was like, okay, you'll come on set, we'll do it in front of the cast and crew.
We'll fill a room with flowers, like everyone will jump out. Like I had this whole vision, it's like no boundaries.
Pink will come down from the ceiling.
Who wants to get to propose to at their job?
No, it really
shut it down pretty quickly.
It really lets you know like that I'm an actual psychopath.
Would you be into a public display of, I mean, I know you're already have a partner, but would you be into that? Because you do? No, you wouldn't.
I would hate that.
Well, then you're going to hate this.
No, I know her well enough to know that she wouldn't like that. Honestly, it was about me. Like, and this is where I need to take a real look at myself.
Yes.
I wanted to see, you know, you love your friends so much and you just want everything to be perfect. And, you know, so I wanted to try and control it to make sure it went well. Because, you know what, sometimes disappointing.
That's true.
Okay. Yeah, that's actually a really
You have to give props to your fiance for knowing, hey, Jillian is going to hate that. That is a smart man, and we like a smart man.
Amy is mentally ill.
Okay, Amy, Jillian, and Brienne are going to stick around. We're going to have some fun as we spill some secrets.
Ooh, little tea.
And a fun game after this. Okay. We are back now with the stars of the new comedy, Kind of Pregnant, Amy Schumer, Jillian Bell, and Brienne Howie.
Yeah, and since you're all here together, we thought it'd be fun to learn a little more about you in a we call Secrets.
Don't you love that graphic?
To be so quiet.
It's like a naughty club.
Okay, this is how it's going to work. This wall right here is going to spin. It's going to land on a secret. And we have to decide whose secret it is.
Okay.
Oh my God, I'm freaking out.
Okay, let's spin.
We have to promise to stay friends
and
after
also, we should say, well, here we go. I used to work as a pedicab driver. Jillian.
I'm going to guess
Jillian.
Brienne. I'm guessing Brienne.
Jillian.
It was me!
Oh!
Where did you do that?
Santa Barbara.
Oh my God.
There's pedicabs in
On State
Santa Barbara?
Street. That's right. I was horrible. I had to,
What I would give.
I asked everyone to get out when we would go up hills. Everybody pushed the cart up. Yep. Yes, I was.
That sounds
All right. Well,
I didn't see that coming.
It's
Right?
so good.
This
It's
is
so
so
good.
But why did neither of you consider me?
Yeah, I'm flattered. Thank you.
Okay, my partner almost missed the birth of our child because he was getting a breakfast sandwich.
Well, we know who
we
that is.
know who that is.
Yeah.
It's Brienne.
That is true. No, it's a lie.
Wait, okay, so did
Yeah,
he
it's
get in
true.
were you grumpy?
was he getting
They
it for
told
you?
us that, no, they said that we had a couple of hours and we had already been there for a few hours, so he was like, well, I'm hungry. I need to go get some food. Great, go get yourself some food. My body and the universe had a different plan. All of a sudden, it was game time. They said, we need to start pushing. Where's Dad? I said, he's getting food. And they said, in the hospital, right? And I said, no, he has left the vicinity.
Oh,
this
no.
man is gone. And then, so he entered as we were already pushing. And as he walked in with his tater tots, they said, Dad, grab a leg.
What?
Did he stop chewing?
He was offering me food. And I was like, no.
You were like,
Get
getting
your script.
He was so confused. Yeah, he was like, what do you mean? They said we had hours. I was like, no,
No
it's
tater
happening
tot.
now.
No tater tots.
Now I'm wondering where it was.
Yeah.
Where was it from?
I'm not, I can't, it has a bad word in it, but it's a food truck in LA that I can't say.
She's not at Liberty. Spin that wheel. Spin that wheel. She's not at Liberty.
I love that.
Wow. Oh, God, whoever this is, I want to be my best friend. I have a rat-themed Christmas tree. Well, we know
at this point.
that there's
I don't know
only
that it's
one...
obvious.
Jillian.
Yes, it's mine.
You have a rat-themed...
Do we have a picture of it?
We do. We have a video.
Yes,
They
video.
have. So the thing about the rat tree is
It's all rats.
they're all little felt rats.
Wait,
and
they're so cute.
I started with a group of beatnik rats. There they are. That's one of them. And
Wait, is that a taco on the rat team?
there's a couple random things, but most of it is rat.
Now, how do
It's
you
mainly rat with the random taco.
And the thing is, they all have different professions. So they eat different foods as well, not just cheese.
How did you find all these rats?
I started at this place called Hide and Seek. That's like a vintage home shop in Studio City in California. And I was like, well, now I'm on a quest for more and everyone gives me rats.
Now
every year.
I was like, I know what I'm getting you. Okay, wait, we have one more. We need to spin the wheel.
Oh, okay. How do we follow the rat
Wait,
tree?
what is this?
I've been intimate with around 30 people. Who is
With around 30, so give or take, round it up
who
or
is
down.
the loosest? here?
I already know who this
I know exactly who it is.
Wait.
I saw her at the Playboy party, you know, Amy.
She doesn't recall.
Amy?
Me?
I saw you in that West Village or wherever, the East Village.
The East Village?
Amy.
I think about 30 people have been inside me. 30 different people.
Oh.
And then there's also human inside of you as well. That you
Yes.
birthed.
Gene,
And you get back to kind of pregnant.
I'm a mother. I am a mother.
Yes.
Morning
Gene, good
television.
morning, honey.
Good morning, baby.
Love you.
Oh no.
Secret.
Jenna and Friends has been canceled.
I think I might have got the assignment wrong.
Oh my God.
You know, what kind of secrets we were talking
I love how big your secret is.
I'm absolutely
rat
dead.
tree.
At
Good
least
for
it
you,
wasn't
though.
something that could.
Well, and it's not a secret anymore. No, it's not.
And I think it's more like 40.
Why'd you lowball yourself?
You know, it was morning TV, but now that we're here and we're sharing,
35, 40. Okay,
Yeah.
be sure to watch Kind of Pregnant and streaming on Netflix tomorrow.
Up next, Emmy and Golden Globe winning actress, choreographer, and
Legend,
director, That's a
Debbie
legend.
Allen. It is not every day that we have an icon in the house. The one, the only Debbie Allen has graced the stage and screen for more than 4 decades.
She's directed and choreographed artists like Michael Jackson, Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston, and Dolly Parton, and is still acting, dancing, and producing. Hi, Miss Debbie.
We are so happy you're here, and happy belated birthday.
Oh, thank you. It was a big one. It was glorious. It was wonderful.
You're celebrating a lot this year. It was your birthday, and it's also 25 years.
25 years of the Debbie Allen Dance Academy. It is a milestone that we're standing, and it's, you know, we have such gratitude for Wallace Annenberg, Shonda Rhimes, Barry Gordy, the Ford Foundation, all the people that have helped us, Kobe Bryant.
Yes.
And we're doing our 25th gala next weekend with Misty Copeland and Shaka Khan and Arturo Sandoval and Andre Day. And we had to pivot because of the fires. The wildfires gave us a whole nother purpose that we had to pivot to raise money. Now create another program, Dancing in the Light, for all the families impacted by the fires and the firefighters. And on Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday, Abby Lee Miller will be in my studio. We're going to be dancing. And then we'll watch the game. We hope everybody comes. But, you know,
and you're raising money, and that part of California is very precious to you. It's
precious
home.
to everyone.
Yeah.
And Mom was with me. We had to evacuate.
Your mom is 101.
My mom is 101.
Look at that beauty.
Now, you said she is
know.
part of how you were able to start doing ballet yourself, right?
Yeah, Mom.
Yeah.
Because everything was segregated in
yeah.
Houston, Texas, and she took the rail off the wall and put it in the living room and made it my dance studio.
She saw in you and your sister, your sibling, she saw that there was such potential. And was she your biggest cheerleader? Is she your biggest cheerleader?
Biggest cheerleader and biggest critic will tell me when I'm not sexy and I look terrible. Will tell me, child, what was that outfit? Oh yeah, she's the best.
Does she watch you on Grey's Anatomy by chance?
She watches sometimes, but she's really a little bit more into musical programs.
Okay.
That's kind of, at this point, she wants to hear music. Mom was a classical pianist.
Yeah.
And so I grew up with her playing Rhapsody in Blue.
Wow. God, I love that was the soundtrack to your house.
Oh, it was.
Well, Grey's Anatomy was like the third most streamed, or maybe second most streamed show. Second.
Behind Bluey.
Behind Bluey. But you know,
It can't be Bluey.
Behind Bluey. But I mean, it's having this resurgence. My daughter, who is 11, loves Grey's Anatomy so much, and she wants to be a doctor now because of it.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yes.
That a television show has that kind of power. Film has that kind of power, and we have to know that and be responsible and make sure we're telling stories that are relevant and things that are truthful and inspirational.
Yes. Well, you're going back to Broadway with one of our favorites, Keke Palmer.
That is so exciting.
Keke Palmer, I love her. Fetch Clay Make Man is a wonderful, unknown story about the relationship between Muhammad Ali and Stepin Fetchit.
Wow.
It's a true story. And so I had the best time doing the research. The writer, Will Power, is amazing. And LeBron James' company is who's been our main producer.
How
Phil
cool.
Yeah.
When is that? When will we be able to see it? We got some time.
Theater. Hello, Schubert. We want to open in September.
Let's go. We're talking about Debbie Allen here.
Hello.
That is amazing. You're also working with Stop the Bias, right?
I am.
Yeah.
This has to be one of the most important campaigns that I've ever joined. Stop the Bias with Abbott is a campaign to bring awareness and understanding to diabetes stigma.
Yeah.
You know, 1 in 6 Americans has been diagnosed as living with diabetes. This is big. So,
and this is personal to you too, right?
It is personal because I lost my dad, I lost my favorite aunt, my uncles, my 2 grandfathers, complications of diabetes. And so I've been on the lookout for it my whole life. Daddy said, keep dancing, it won't happen to you. But it's more than that. So this campaign is so important right now, and we hope that everybody will go on the website.
Yes. Stop the Bias.
AboveBias.com and see the film, because the film will put you in the shoes of someone living with the diabetes, let you feel, because a lot of people don't realize or know what bias feels like.
That's true.
And I've lived with it. I've seen it in my family. We were at a birthday party. My aunt said to another family member who has been living with diabetes, girl, you better put down that cake. We don't want to end up in the hospital with you in a coma.
Oh, gosh.
And people laughed, but that wasn't funny.
No.
It was not just hurtful. It can harm them and make them feel shame and not go to their doctor. We got to get people to go to the doctor.
It's true. My gosh, Debbie, you're amazing. Thank you so much for being here.
I'm so happy.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Everybody pay attention to everything you're doing, please, because it's such great work, and I know you're raising money for those wildflowers.
I am. Next
It's incredible.
week.
Let's pay attention for sure. Coming up next, y'all, my bookshop's open, and I've got some products to help you make the most of your mornings right after this. That was so great. All right, come into my bookshop where you can find my book club picks, including The Life Cycle of the Common Octopus by Emma Knight. Today we've got products, because it's the beginning of the year, to help you with your morning routine.
And you can shop along by scanning that QR code.
Okay, shop with us.
Let's
All
do
right.
it.
Now listen, I understand that you're mainly a Saturday Night Live person, but let's help you wake up. Look at this sunrise simulation clock. It brings light from 10 to 100% for 30 minutes. Do you hear that beautiful noise?
That's the noise.
It's got FM radio, 7 alarm songs, and it can also be mood lighting for your room.
I like that.
Make things a little sexy. It's $39.
Okay, what's this?
I started something new. It's basically dermaplaning your face, okay? This is sonic dermaplaning, otherwise known as shaving.
Shaving, basically.
I've started shaving. It removes the peach fuzz. It comes in 5 colors. A charging base. It's kind of expensive. Oh, that's me getting shaved. Wonderful.
Oh, wow.
It's about $199, which is expensive, but Dermaflash is offering 30% off for 48 hours using the code today. I'll tell you, it's like, if anything, it just makes my face feel like it has structure.
It's a deal.
I use this every morning, okay?
What
It's
is
a
this?
face oil. It's by The Ordinary. It is 100% organic, cold pressed. It's kind of like a great moisturizer. Hear me again. It's $11 though.
Okay.
So I think it's really reasonable. It's a great Valentine's gift for somebody. I have a tea every morning. You're a tea person.
I'm a big tea person, not coffee, but tea, yes.
How chic is this little electric kettle?
Very cool.
It comes in all these colors and $32 on Amazon. You plug the baby in. Remember to unplug it. Put your water in and turn it on.
Love that.
Okay, finally, The Happiness Project by Gretchen Rubin is this best-selling journal. Look how sweet this is. You can write all the things you're into. They have great quotes. You write a sentence every year for 5 years. I think it's also a beautiful Valentine's gift. It is $14 on Amazon, or go to your local indie bookstore.
Grateful for Ego co-hosting.
Yes, I am. I wrote that this morning.
You're so sweet.
You're a queen. All of these products are available at today.com/readwithjenna. And we'll be back.
All right.
After this. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Tomorrow, Ego will be back as my guest co-host. Plus, we've got Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony winner John Legend.
Plus, Damon Wayans Jr.
Oh, you were in a movie with him. That'll be fun.
Players on
All right.
Netflix. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tuesday was good, but we'll see y'all on Wednesday.
See you Wednesday.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.